This conference will now be recorded.
Hello. 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 Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Hello. Kindly acknowledge anyone of you. Am I audible?
Good afternoon, sir.
Yeah. Good afternoon. Can you hear me?
Good
Can you hear me,
afternoon,
madam?
sir.
Yes. Good afternoon.
Yes,
Can
sir.
you hear
I'm
me?
able to hear.
Okay. Good afternoon,
Yes,
madam.
sir. I'm able to hear, sir.
Yeah. 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 Thank you. Good afternoon.
Sir, try to share your screen, sir. Are you able to share?
Fine. No. I'm not able to share. You need to give me the presenter rights, madam.
Hey.
Hello. Hello.
Sir, are you able
Madam,
to
I'm not
share
able to
your
share
screen?
my. Not yet.
Sir, now try to share, sir. I make you as a
Yes, madam.
presenter.
Yes, madam. I'm trying. Just wait. Uh,
Okay, sir. Sir, do we start the program, sir?
yeah. Can you able to see my screen? Yes, madam.
Yes, it is visible. Your screen is visible, sir.
Fine,
Okay, let
madam.
us
Fine.
start. Okay, let us start the program. Very good afternoon to one and all. who participated in this webinar. So, with the blessings of God Almighty, I am very glad to invite one and all to this webinar. First and foremost, I would like to thank our management for their motivation to organize this program. On behalf of IPSC and the Research Cell, I extend my heartiest welcome to Dr. Sitendra Tamrakar, the chief guest of this program, to address the participants in the title IPR in connection with innovation. Dr. Sitendra Tamrakar is working as an associate professor in the Department of Computer Science and Engineering at Nalamala Reddy Engineering College, Hyderabad, Telangana, in India. He has more than 17 years of experience in the field of teaching and research. He has guided 5 PhD scholars and 19 MTech dissertations. He has authorized a total of 92 publications, which includes books, research papers, and book chapters which have been published in nationally and internationally. He has 5 patents published and granted with IP Australia and IP India. He had delivered 15 invited talks in various national and international conferences and seminars. He has been appointed as a reviewer in various journals and conferences. He has attended 35 FDP workshops and organized 7 conferences, FDPs, and workshops. His research interests are focused on the area of artificial intelligence, cloud computing, and computer network. He is an active member of Computer Society of India, Hyderabad chapter, and ACM-CSTA. On behalf of our college, Sri Adishanchanagiri Women's College, IPSC, and Research Cell, I extend my wholehearted welcome to you once again, sir. Once again, and I welcome all the participants. I also extend my sincere welcome to all faculties participated in this program. So once again, I welcome all of you. Thank you, one and all. Sir, let you start this program.
Okay, thank you very much, madam. Can you hear me clearly? Please acknowledge.
Yes, sir, we are able to hear, but
Are you able to hear
we
me?
are expecting little bit voice. It was very mild voice.
Mild voice. 1 minute. I'll change my earphone. 1 minute. Is that now?
Okay, sir. Now it's okay.
It's okay, fine.
Okay.
So thank you very
Okay.
much, madam, for this wonderful opportunity and giving my introduction to the entire audience of this webinar. So I'll start the today's session. So I'm turning off my camera so that I will be able to concentrate on the screen and specifically on the contents, right? So yes,
Okay.
please interrupt me or call me whenever you are getting some weak connectivity, or if you are not able to get my voice. Please interrupt me with a phone call, please. Right. So good afternoon, everyone. My name is Dr. Sidhen Tamrakar. I am the head of IPR cell and the research cell of the Institute of Nallamala Reddy Engineering College, and I am also associate professor in the Department of Computer Science and Engineering. I'm very happy to connect with you all, and this is the first time I'm connecting with the people from your states through this webinar. So I'm really excited for this all this event, right? So today we'll take up an overview, a look about the connections of the IPR with the innovations in terms of the students and the faculties, right? So the major takeaways, 1 minute. Yeah. So the major takeaways for this presentation, for this session, is that we will be providing a general overview and awareness of and the introductions of the innovations. What is an innovations? How it is connected with an intellectual property rights and whatever its provision in the India as well as outside the India. Okay, so what we are thinking of before the with this seminar, like when I was discussing with the madam, like on which topic we should deliver a lecture to the students. So the innovation, it comes first, very first in my mind, because that the thinking should be innovative, the thinking creativity should be innovative all the time. uh, just say for the example, you are all sitting in your home or in the college somewhere, or definitely.
Sir,
Yes, madam, can you hear me now?
sir, we are able to
Can you
hear, sir.
now can you able to hear me?
Yes, sir. I'm hearing, sir. It is hearing.
Yes, yes, yes. So sorry for the technical glitch. Actually, internet connectivity is unstable
It's okay, sir.
due to
No
the
problem.
thunderstorm in this area, in the Hyderabad area. Just now the weather has changed.
Okay.
So we'll resume our slide. So
Okay,
please
okay.
call me madam once, because in that environment, in this view, I never know that I have disconnected. So once gold, that ceiling fan is not falling down. Just think about the situations that the clip which holds the ceiling fan's bolt, it's not there, and your ceiling fan can be fall down anytime. So how can you stay secure? How can you think yourself that you are secure? You will be all the time in the fear that I am not secure, I am not secure. So the innovations is something like that. You might have heard about an idea can change your life. So an idea also can save your life. Anyways, so we'll understand. And innovation is generally a practical implementation of ideas that result in the introduction of new goods or services, or improvement in the offering goods or the services. right? So basically it's called glue on the adhesive between the inventions and the investments. So the innovations in the connection with the inventions. And what, how do you define an invention? Is an invention is a unique or the novel device, method, compositions, or the practices which is connected with an investment. So it is called a glue between the invention and the investment. So start with create an idea and the relative concept, innovate or bridge your own inventions with the people's problem to form up a solutions, and invest into the market for that particular innovations. So in this picture, there's a mosquito rat, mosquito bat, racket or bat something. Okay, you people are using this. So one Chinese people, he was thinking about this, like that mosquitoes are too much. So how to kill them? So he find it out a way, and he is not just find it out the way. He is also map their innovations with their practical approach. He has find it out the investors, and that investors, he got the investor, and their innovations is called a new invention. So the process of innovations is transform the idea into their own business. So uh, if you're innovative, you are taking up in inventions and you are having the investments. So you will be having change the ad hoc things to the structure, your gut feeling idea to a hardcore discipline, your disorganized structure into an organized one, your opportunistic idea or the plan into a purpose full hardcore planning, and so on. So there are several tips I can give you. Creativity, like everyone should be innovative all the time, not just like if I'm innovative that means I'm a scientist. No, 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 no. So it's in our blood, in our Indian blood. We do the innovations all the time. We are taking up a third way to complete our work. So there is in 5 6 terminology has been defined. The first is the open your mind, like have one daily should have one new experience, no matter it is small or the big. New experience is basically it stimulates your brain and basically helps you to make new and the original connections, and also it is boosting for your critical thinking also. The second tip is called the diversify, meaning I think you are able to get it, the meaning of this diversifications. So, from the point number two, the diversify, my meaning is to involve other people into your own problem and the problem solving efforts. Do not involve everyone into your problems only. So, should have then a problem solving thinking. Third is the mental flaws, like a fresh mind, a calm mind, a peaceful mind. People only do the innovations. So, the third thing, mental flaws, is telling about you need to relax, you need to stress free, and you should not have the boredom in your mind. Next is stop looking for the right answer. You might have thinking, what is this point? You are talking about the creativity and the invention, and you are giving things like stop looking for the right answer. Yes, this point is right. Stop looking for the right answer. In spite of that, look for the many right answers. One problems may have the multiple solutions. Try to find it out all the ways. Next, discover your creative rhythm. Do not make your creativity and innovative, do not bound it within particular timetable. Whenever any idea is coming into your mind, you need to start acting on that. I know you might have belongs to the different domains. Some of you are belongs to some chemical in the chemistry field, some of you the physics, some are from the computer science. But that creativity, innovations, and idea is the common. The last one is health makes the wealth. So a healthy body can things, the healthy things only. This is my personal opinion also. So we'll take it up in this session some case studies also for for the very popular companies which has been gained popularities, or some of company which was very much popular and they lost everything because of the innovation. So we'll take it up some case studies also. And before that we'll talk about what is the IPR, what is the intellectual property right is, what is IPR, we'll talk about this. So, what is an intellectual property? So, the intellectual property is something that you can create using your own mind. See, for the example, one story, any inventions, or a symbol, or any artistic work. So, an IP or the intellectual property is a specified category of an particular property, and this is generates a solutions to the particular problem. And there could be the multiple owner of a particular intellectual property also. Now, the thing is that what is the intellectual property is and what is the intellectual property rights is. So, the IP or the intellectual property is like the ownership of a particular thing, like you are a owner of a pen, a mobile phone, or bike, or the piece of the land. Okay. Now, whenever you are selling it to somebody, so you are following a legal procedures and you are transferring your complete ownership to someone else. So in that way, we are working to taking up the intellectual property rights. So if you have a very good idea which can change someone's life, or which can make someone's life better, go for the IPR. How, that we will see into next slides. So basically, whenever the terminology came, what is an intellectual property rights is, so that intellectual property rights is coming into the four flavors. The IPR, it's coming into the four flavors. I am not talking about the special reference to the India. That IP or the IPR, it's a is common in entire world. So it comes in the four different types. So first is the patent, the second is the copyright, third is the trademark, and the fourth one is the trade secret. So today we'll take it up a gist. Definitely we cannot take up a deep dive into each of the one because it's a webinar of a very small duration of the time. So we'll take it up some gist and some overview, like what is that and how this all things is working. So the first thing is the patent. You might have heard about this patent word again and again. Like this thing is patented. Someone has taken the patent of this thing, and blah 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 blah. So what is this patent is actually? What is the patent is actually? So patent is an exclusive right granted for an invention. So, patent is an exclusive right which is granted to the inventions. It could be a product, it could be a process, it could be an idea, any sketch, any design, or any device also. And if that particular patent is granted into a process, into the design, into the idea, procedure, or any device, so it will prevent others to selling, or you can say that the illegal selling, using without the permissions, or making their copies. Okay, that's why we can see that the you will see in the market the duplicate items, all the duplicate items having not having the same name, they are changing the name because their or formula has been patented. You have tasted the Coca-Cola, right? And the Pepsi also, right? So both are basically is the cola kind of brands, but their tastes are different. Coca-Cola is much popular, and the Thumbs Up and the Pepsi is comparatively less popular. Like as per I've seen the their global market from just 2 3 days ago in the newspaper. So why the thumbs up is not trying to taste like a Coca-Cola? Why the Pepsi is not trying to taste like a Coca-Cola? Why they are not adopting the Coca-Cola's formula? The reason behind that, they have patented their formula. They have patented their formula so that no one can sell, use, or make from their own formula, like Coca-Cola's formula, Maggie's formula, and other popular brands' formula. Doing a patent and filing a patent is easy if you are having some invention in your mind and you think that this can be patented. So you need to create it and you need to file into the specified way. There are lots of forms is available into the intellectual property rights website. And one thing I'm just telling you, do not think that if you're not belongs to the technical fields, or if you belongs to some art or the commerce, this is for everyone, because everyone is doing the patents in each of the fields. It does not matter it is in chemistry, the physics, computer science, or the electronic zone or the art field. Everyone is doing, everyone having the idea, and every time they are registering. So it's doing that is very much simple. You need to go to the ipindia.gov.in and you need to take it up the certain forms you need to fill up. You need to write it in a proper way, and you need to file it. Like the territorial jurisdiction is there, like entire India is divided into the four different regions. And or the South India, all the five South India states is redirect to the Chennai centers. So whatever the patent you are filing in your district, so it will going through their territorials. So through the Chennai you can go. So you can file as an individual, or you can hire a patent attorney or the agent for filing your patent. They charge very high usually. So they draft your patent, they do the patentability search, and they are filing depending on your patentability is a national filing or the international filing. This is a general way, and after that you need to wait for some time. First it is getting published, and after publications there is an examination. You need to request for the examinations, and once you pass the examinations, you are finally the owner of a particular patent, and this patent has given for 20 years in the India. Now this is something very interesting, like what thing is patentable, right? So in this you can see some images. Okay, so there is some man and something is in his hand, and this is looking like cat. Okay, and on the downside one old man, and he's having some sort of the stick, and he's trying to change the TV channel. They are the very big inventions. They are the very big inventions. Some person in the USA, someone in the year of 1995, what he did, one laser gun. That laser gun is not his invention, this is someone else's invention. What he did, his cat was very lazy. She was not moving, she was all the time watching TV, and she was not doing anything. So what he thought, like the cat should do the exercise. Why my cat how I make my cat to do the lots of exercises. So what he did, so he have written certain exercises based on the laser gun. So he is throwing the laser gun into the cat's leg, cat's mouth, on the wall, and somewhere else to catch the laser light. This cat is started to act, right? So in this way this cat has started to exercise. Then that man, he thought, like we should patent this thing, and he got the patent. So on the screen this is written into the 54 method of exercise a cat. His inventor is the Kevin T. MS 255 Picker Road. Okay, so in this way you can do the patent. no, patent is small. And in the second way, this old man is trying to change their channel. So he is having one stick, he is changing the TV's channel with that stick. That stick got patented later. He is Mr. Christie, with a TV control device. He made certain changes into that particular device, and he has made it so convenient to use. So that was the patent, and you can find out all the information from the patent from this. In the blue, it is given https ipindia.gov.in. I'm up for the question answer, but at the end. Okay. So if you are having anything in the mind, just note it down, and we'll have a discussion session at the end. We'll discuss later. So, as I told you in the early slides, so out of that four mm, formats, there is in the second format, which is of the IPR, which is called the copyright. So, the copyright is something very interesting and very, very, very useful. What is a copyright is? So, copyright is literally meaning the right to copy, but has come to the mean the body of the basic rights granted to by law to the copyright owners for protection of their work. Like if something is copyrighted, like what can be copyright? A story, a poem, a formula, or anything else, or your software code also. Like you have made a program and you are thinking that this is a very unique program, you can go for the copyright. For that, there is no patent. You cannot go for the patent for the software code. If you want to make a copyright, if you want to own a copyright, you need to take it up the copyright. So so the basically copyright is protect the original work, like the books, movies, painting, music, any particular beat, a rap, a software, anything. They things are copyright. Like you might have seen that when you are reading a particular book, you see the copyright logo, and there isn't written this is copyrighted by the act of 1995 or something else. And the one thing is very important and need to remember, that copyright is protect the expression of the idea, not the idea itself. The meaning of this line. So when you are having the idea, you can get the copyright. You actually not needed an entire implementation for that. Software code is protectable against the Copyright Act. So you need to go to the copyright website and you can take it up. This is what I was talking about, copyright. This C under this circle, copyright. See, this is the logo of the copyright by Bill Shakespeare, and this all right reserved. No part of this publications may be reproduced and something something. So all the books which is publishing, all the sometimes the lab manuals and some other things, some study materials, the people are going for the copyright also. So the copyrightable things are the musical work, like the musics, any lyrics, any beats, or some artistic work, a story, poem, some architectural work like a design of a particular home, sound recording, like you are recording a particular lecture, or you are acting on some play and you are recording it. This also can be copyrighted. Computer program, other literary and the dramatic work also can be copyrighted. And all the informations related to the copyright, you can find it out into this copyright.gov.in. So this is an official government website of the copyright. From here you can file the copyright, and as an individual you can file the copyright, right? So that was the two things. The first was the patent, the second is the copyright, the third is the trademark. You are very much aware about the trademark. Actually, this is interesting. What is the trademark is? So the trademark is basically, you can say, an easily recognizable symbol, or the phrase or the word that denotes a specific product, like Skoda, Amazon's logo, and Maggie's logo, and Royal Enfield's logo, and so on. So they are the trademarks basically, and and it is legally differentiates a product or a services from the others to its different kinds and recognize the source company's ownership or the brands. So these are all the trademarks: the Taco Bell, Mahindra, Tata, Hamdard, Distillery, Yahoo, and so on. So they protect the brand value, and every brand, whoever is coming with a particular design or a specified logo or within a specified phrase, first of all they are going for the trademark. Usually the trademarks are different, but this is not the thumb rule. Sometimes they are same also. Just have a look into last, but consider the delta and the delta. Both are allowed. You know, the same name is allowed, but the same name with a different impressions. Same name with the different impressions is needed. So the IP, this trademark is actually free to register, and there is an one process to register, and a common law protections we can take it up, and this trademark saving we can go through the IP India online.gov.in. We can go into that. We can submit their company detail, address, and other things, and as well as the logo we need to hand over to this IP India online offices, and you can get your own trademarks too. But there is a certain time limit for that. The last one is the trade secret. This is actually the lessly talk things. The hardly people knows about the trade secret. What is the trade secret is? So the trade secret is called the trade secret is protects valuable and the secret informations. Trade secrets protects valuable and the secret informations that is generally known and has the value because of not generally known. I'm repeating this confusing line. The trade secret protects information that is not generally known and it is having their value because it is not generally known. Likewise, an employee contract, okay, this is a secret, okay, and your rental agreement, that could be different. This is coming under the trade secret categories. So there is no limit for the protections, and unfortunately in India there is a this trade secret law is very weak. Usually we are going through with the US law for that, but still this things has started, but there is no so much of strong laws are there for this trade secret, and there is a lots of loophole in this trade secret law. For that we'll talk about in some other day. So there is a website the which is for the protecting trade secret. This is www.scipam.gov.in. So this is the four type of the patents, four type of the IPR. The first is the patent, the second one is the copyright, third is the trademarks, and the fourth one is the trade secret. So patent is a ownership of a particular design or the device or the idea. Copyright protects original work of authorship from the copying to and someone else. Copyright could be a story, music, video, or something else. Trademark is specified for the particular company, and the logo under this trademark logo can be protected. Trade secret under these category, the specified document is secret is getting registered, like then employee contracts. Okay, so this is the IPR. What is the IPR is? Now we will come back to our innovations. We'll move back to our innovations, like innovation and innovative thinkings. Okay, you can be innovative, you may not be innovative. So this is a very popular cartoon. I think you have seen this, like, oh, too busy for the improvement. So there isn't two man, and they are try to take some stones, and their wheel is having the square size. Someone else suggesting, but they are not agreeing on that. This has happened with this with some very popular companies, and they have not existed. They lost their customer base, they lost their everything. So the people coming from people maybe from the two categories. The first one who is holding the circled wheel, and the second category is coming. They are telling the no thanks, we are too busy. So from the next few slides, we'll take it up some case study of a popular company, like what happened when you are not taking up any update. What happened when you refuse to update? So we'll start with some list of products that are failed to innovate and miss their entire markets. So identify this symbol or the trademark, which is given by the trademark. So this is not interactive, people not answering on that. So I'll tell you, this is the Kodak. So it's the biggest brand, starting from the 1888, and it rules the world more than 100 years. So it was on the peak in the 90s, and in the year 2012 they declared themselves as in bankrupt. Reason? They've ignored the new technology, specifically the digital technology. They have completely ignored, and their downfall has started. There are some more company, the Fujifilm, the Japanese company. They understand, and they've taken over this Kodak. They've taken over the entire market. The second, this is very much popular. This picture is telling everything. So this is a Nokia. Okay, so in the 90s, the phone means the Nokia. Phone means the Nokia. They're known for their robust, coming in the good price range, and they're having some valuable features also. But that companies is lose their entire customer base. Reason is listed here: resistance to change. They have not focused on the software, and they have overconfident about their Symbian operating system, and the wrong time they have tied up with the Microsoft, their bad marketing strategies, and blind trust on their own customer based. And the last one is negligible or the no innovations into the market. So that's why Nokia got failed. They tried to pick up the market, but they failed. Reason? They are not came with the Android on the right time, and they got failed. They refused to innovate, they refused to update, they failed in everything. Third is, this picture is pretty clear. Huh? So this was a dream car, for it's called in the previously, and this is about to close. Lots of technical issues, they catch fire, and it's happened because they are not updating their technology. So this unit is going to close from the India. This logo, I think some of you is able to understand this, to find it out. This logo is for the BlackBerry, BB, the BlackBerry. So the BlackBerry was the first, and that's a uh, very expensive phone, and but they refused to update to the touch screen. They have they left their market completely. This logo, I think you have not seen this logo. This is a Xerox logo, that Xerox machines logo. So that Xerox photocopier machines are very popular and they are success. But I'm talking about the Xerox PC. So before the Xerox machine, their photocopier machines, they have started their PC unit, but they failed to pick up the market because they have ignored to the new technology, and ultimately they have shut down their PC machine. This is very known, Yahoo. Yeah. So the 90s kid knows about the value of the Yahoo. So now no one is using the Yahoo. Why? They have also failed because of the data breaches. They have not taken care how to update with the database with the recent technology, and they have faced the two major data breaches. More than 500 millions of the customer they have having the data breaches, which is called the one of the largest on the record in the history of computing. This picture we know about, the first is for the Google and the written is the glass. So Google Glass. So you don't know that you people are thinking that how the Google Glasses failed. Yes, it was a failed product in the 13-14. They launched in the Google Glass in the 13-14, and it was not fitted as per the customer needs, and they have failed. Although they are trying to relaunch this. So this happens when you refuse to innovate. So I have taken up a very few case studies, and through this we have came to understand that what happened if you are not picking a right solution on the right time. Now we'll take it up some positive things like the companies which got the huge success by reinventing their business and the product. Like this symbol is for, this is what we are giving our time on this website daily. Okay, so one of the most successed website, and the number of hits website on this is also a record. So that Amazon, they started within bookstore only. After that they started with an online bookstore, and they wanted to work on the bookstore only, but at the early of the 90s they started their market, open market. So like forward market, which is we are using it. So after that they got the huge success, and the rest is the history. IBM, you know about this IBM, that in the 1993 year, 1993, the International Business Machine IBM company, so they have reported a $8 billion quarterly loss and about to bankrupt this company, and they changed their strategy. They have changed everything, their strategy, the way of the working, and their focus area too. So they have moved into the IBM consulting. So instead of concentrating on the hardware and the software, they started to concentrate on the consulting. So in the IT consulting, in year 2021, they are in the top two, and in the IBM in the year 2022, they are under the type 5, under the top 5. So they have moved back. They change their behavior, they innovate, they adopt the new things, and the company is ruled again and again. This symbol tells everything, right? For entertainment purpose, we want this one, right? So the America's Netflix. So the one's world's most streaming and entertainment provider started in the year of 1992. Its story is very interesting. Like they started within like a general CD DVD shop. So the people coming, they are taking the DVDs on rent. They started their chain, and after some time they updated to email. Say they started the email subscriptions, like you pay a amount and you can take the DVDs, total number of as much as you want, you can take it up. And after some time they rule, and you know how many people are using the Netflix, including you and all. Yeah, any day, are you passing any day without the using of this YouTube? No. You know when they started na, the people, when those people, they started, two brothers have started this YouTube. So at that time they are paying $20 to the people those are uploading the videos on this YouTube, and now they are asking him money for the premium services. So it's among the most visited website globally is the YouTube. This one is the Spotify. Okay, so they started within single shop, and now they are having the more than 17 million users subscribed to their own streaming services. I reached to the conclusion because of the time limit, and I also wanted some discussion with you people. So the innovations with an IPR in this educations that encourage students to do the research, explore, and use all the tools to uncover something new. And it involves a different way of looking the problems and the solving them. So I just want you people to start thinking out of the box. There isn't thousand way to come to solve a single problem, right? So thank you. That's it for my side. Uh, you can note down my email ID if you want to have any discussion regarding the property, or if you want to file a patent or something else. If you want my advice, I'm open to help all the time. Okay. And also, I'm up for the questions. If you have anything, you can ask me.
Excuse me, sir. Regarding a publication, how can we get the patents, sir? Sir? Hello, sir.
Yes, are you getting my voice?
Yes, sir. Yes,
Hello?
sir.
Uh,
For publication, how do we get the patents, sir?
for publication
For
only.
paper? Mm,
Yeah. So the
mm,
what happened with the publications, like whenever you are filing an application, so you need to fill a form number 9 for the express publications. So the weekly journal, IP India having their own weekly journals, so on which your patent has published into that their journal within a week, and around it is taking 1 to 2 years for the examinations, and you can get early publications too in this Indian patent. And
mm,
one thing is pretty important. Yes,
mm.
madam, go ahead. Yes, madam, tell
How
me.
long, how long does it take, sir, to get a patent for the publications?
Ma'am, publication is you can get it within a week. On every Friday,
Oh,
this is published. If Friday is a holiday, so it is publishing on the next working day.
oh,
1 week to 2 week
oh,
it is getting published, but for an granting a patent, it may take 2 to 5 years.
okay, sir. Okay, thank you, sir.
But design
Any,
patents, you can get it within a 6 month.
okay, sir. Okay, anybody wants to get any clarification, girls? Okay, sir. Thank you, sir. Let us conclude, sir.
Yes, madam.
Viji, are you here?
Yes, ma'am, I hear, ma'am.
Okay,
Yes, ma'am.
okay, okay. Let me invite Dr. Vijayalakshmi ma'am from Department of Commerce and a member of Research Cell to deliver her word of thanks.
Thank you, ma'am. Good afternoon to all. I am Dr. N. Vijayalakshmi, Department of Commerce, to propose the vote of thanks. So your speech was very useful to me and our students. You gave some tips for creativity, innovation, and invention. Next, forms of intellectual property like patent, copyrights, trademark, and trade secret, and also you gave a failure product. Detailed, you explained in this session. Thank you very much, sir, for your special speech. Next, I thank to teaching staff members and students to participate in this session. Once again, thank you to all. Thank you, sir.
Thank
Thank
you
you,
very
ma'am.
much for listening so patiently.
Thank you. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, thank you, everyone.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Shall I leave, sir?
Yeah, shall I
Okay,
quit?
thank you. Okay, sir. Okay, thank
Okay,
you.
thank you.